Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and I am wishing you a happy 4th of July. And today, you are watching the third edition of AReySportsNews. Now, today I'm going to take a little break from soccer and talk about basketball, the NBA in particular. About 2 weeks after LeBron James lifted his first ever NBA championship title with the Miami Heat after defeating Oklahoma City 4 games to 1 in the NBA Finals, free agency has finally begun. Now, let's begin by talking about the team that moved from Jersey to Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Nets. A man they've had for the past year and a half, who wasn't even sure of staying in Brooklyn, was convinced by Nets general manager Billy King to at least go down to two choices between the Brooklyn Nets and his hometown team, Dallas Mavericks. The manager did a pretty good job after taking over the huge contract of the Atlanta Hawks' Joe Johnson, bringing him to Brooklyn for next season, and being in negotiations for a trade with Dwight Howard. And if that doesn't work out, Arseniy Lashova, power forward from the Milwaukee Bucks, who's also a Turkish international. So Darren Williams finally signed a 5-year, $105 million contract. That's $21 million a year. Now, if Dwight Howard were to join New Jersey, they would easily be the second best Big Three, not just in the Eastern Conference behind Miami, but easily throughout the nation. But if Dwight Howard doesn't work out, Arseniy Lashova, power forward, could easily add the depth they need in that position. Darren Williams starting point guard, Joe Johnson starting shooting guard, small forward Jared Wallace, power forward Arseniy Lashova, center Brook Lopez. Solid team. That's a great attacking team right there. The defense would obviously need work. Darren Williams doesn't defend too much. Joe Johnson doesn't defend too much. Jared Wallace, Brook Lopez, and Arseniy Lashova. They'll get blocks here and there. They'll get a few steals here and there if they really focus. But knowing the Nets, they are and have been and probably will be a lazy team defensively until Avery Johnson gets it to sink through their skulls that basketball is not just won by offense, it's also won by a good defense. How did Miami win the title this year? Not just with blistering offense led by the best player by far in the league in LeBron James, but by a decent, hard-working, excellently smart defense. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brooklyn Nets, if they do get Dwight Howard and Arseniy Lashova, I predict that they could easily finish in the top 6 at least in the Eastern Conference. Why top 6 and not top 2? Even though I am claiming that it'll be easily the second best Big 3 in the league if Dwight Howard were to join. Simple. Because they're just coming together. The first year Miami had their Big 3, they lost out to an older team in the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Finals. The regular season, not everybody's going their hardest. Everybody's playing, they're just trying to feel each other out. But you know what? When it comes down to the wire, Brooklyn Nets will not win the NBA title this year. And if they do, it will come not just as a shock to me, surely to all of you as well. Darren Williams, Joe Johnson, Dwight Howard. Easily 6th seed. Darren Williams, Joe Johnson, Arseniy Lashova. Easily 8th seed. Mark my words, people. It's going to be a hell of a season, and I hope you all enjoy it. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is a short and sweet video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Any questions, please email me or tweet me at AReySportsNews. Thank you, and once again, happy 4th of July. Have a great night.